is the state going to get your children after you pass away if they're minor children? Most likely no. But a lot of people, you're probably concerned you've got children under the age of 18. What happens if you die, you and your spouse pass away? Who's going to get your children? In most cases, it's not going to be the state. Most of the time what's going to happen is a guardianship case would be opened up so that the court can appoint who they're going to name as the legal guardian. It could be next of kin. There are instances where it could be the state, but in most cases, if you've got a parent, if you've got a close relative who's going to step up willing to take custody of the child or the children, that's who's going to do it. So what we always recommend is you want to name somebody in the unfortunate event that something happens to you, happens to your spouse, happens to both parents, who you would prefer to be the legal guardian. Otherwise, the court will step in and name somebody, and it might not be the person that you want. So what we see a lot of times is if the parents pass away, they're going to name the grandparents, and that's where there can be some fighting because maybe the parents of each of the parents, they don't agree. So one of them wants to have custody, both of them want to have custody, and now there's a fight in the guardianship case over who's going to get custody. And maybe you don't want either of the grandparents. Maybe you don't want your in-laws and your spouse didn't want your in-laws. You'd rather it be a friend or a sibling or something. So at a minimum, you want to put down someone that you would prefer. Otherwise, the court's going to step in and appoint somebody.